Dutch Harbor and New Bedford named top fishing ports in the United States of America. This comes from the National Fisherman, posted on May the 6th, 2024. The National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, released the top 2 commercial fishing ports in 2022. 2022, right? 2 years ago. By volume, Dutch Harbor, Alaska was the biggest, and by value, New Bedford, Massachusetts was the top. According to Kodiak Daily Mirror, a staggering 613.5 million pounds of seafood across various species was landed in Dutch Harbor in 2022. This diverse range of landings point to a vivid picture of the richness and variety of the seafood industry. Over the past 20 years, Dutch Harbor consistently recorded the most landings by volume, a fact that speaks volumes about its importance. Coming in at number 2, Empire Venice in Louisiana, which came in at 489.8 million pounds of seafood. I'm surprised by that one. That's a lot, man. Now we go to New Bedford. New Bedford landed $443.2 million worth of seafood, which has been at the top of NOAA's revenue list for the past 20 years. The Kodiak Daily Mirror reported that 84% of the value comprised of scallop landings. 84% of the $443 million was scallops. Knickknack, Alaska came in second with $298 million. The Mirror also shared that Kodiak dropped out of the top 5 fishing ports in the U.S. in 2022 for the first time in the last 37 years. It doesn't say where it came in this time, but it was in the top 5. Kodiak was in the top 5 for 37 years. In 2020, Dutch Harbor and New Bedford were the top ports for volume and value, which continues a more than 2-decade trend driven by pollock landings in Alaska and scallops in Massachusetts. The top commercial species categories for 2020 were crab, valued at $584 million, lobsters, valued at $563 million, scallops, valued at $488 million, salmon, valued at $478 million, shrimp, valued at $435 million, and Alaska pollock, valued at $420 million. Now these numbers here is going to surprise you in a way. It's not a big surprise, but why? You're going to say why? NOAA Fisheries reported that the U.S. imported 6.1 billion pounds of seafood in 2020. 6.1 billion pounds. Valued at $21.4 billion. Now here's the surprising part. Top imports were shrimp. Not a real surprise there. This is what's killing the shrimping industry in the United States. Salmon fillets. I'm pretty sure America catches a lot of salmon and having trouble to sell it. Whole salmon. So salmon fillets and whole salmon. Old tuna and canned tuna. America catches massive amounts of both shrimp and salmon, and it's 3 of the top 5 imported items. That is crazy. And that's $21.4 billion of imported fish or seafood. Shrimp, salmon fillets, whole salmon, whole tuna, and canned tuna. That is crazy. The biggest surprise here for me, other than the amount that's imported is that Kodiak, Alaska has dropped out of the top 5 after being there for 37 years running. That's an unfortunate one, that's for sure.